Welcome to this JAMDA author video presentation. I'm Dr. Edwin Tan from the Centre for Medicine Use and Safety, Monash University in Australia. I'll be discussing my article in the March 2018 issue of JAMDA, the Journal of Post-Acute and Long-Term Care Medicine. The article is entitled Research Priorities for Optimizing Geriatric Pharmacotherapy and International Consensus. Medication management is becoming increasingly challenging for older people. There is limited evidence to guide medication prescribing and administration for older people, with issues such as multimorbidity, cognitive and functional impairment, frailty, and being at the end of life. Given these challenges, research is needed to help guide policy and practice changes to optimize the way care is delivered to this special patient population. There is, however, currently a lack of clear research priorities in the field of geriatric pharmacotherapy. Thus, we wanted to identify research priorities for optimizing geriatric pharmacotherapy, including current gaps and plans for future action. The Optimizing Geriatric Pharmacotherapy through Pharmacoepidemiology Network, or OPEN, is a consortium of researchers working in the field of geriatric pharmacoepidemiology. Our inaugural workshop was held in May 2017 at the Aging Research Centre, Karolinska Institute, in Stockholm, Sweden. The Open workshop consisted of 5 research groups from Australia, Belgium, Finland, Italy, and Sweden. The participants were multidisciplinary and included geriatricians, pharmacists, clinical pharmacologists, social scientists, and biostatisticians. Using a modified nominal group technique, we worked both in small groups and together to produce a list of research priorities in geriatric pharmacotherapy. Priorities were thematically combined and discussed until a final consensus was reached. A final list of 8 priorities was elucidated. Let's go through each of these briefly. Number 1, underuse, overuse, and misuse of medications. Research into high-risk drug classes and how best to manage suboptimal medication use is needed. Number 2, medications in frail and vulnerable patient groups. Research is needed into medication use in people who are frail, with multimorbidity, have cognitive impairment, are socially and economically disadvantaged, and are at the end of life. Number 3, understanding and informing prescribing in people with multimorbidity and polypharmacy. Older people with multiple chronic conditions should be better represented in clinical trials of medications, and further research into properly defining polypharmacy is needed. Number 4, person-centered practice and research. Studies should engage older people at all stages of the research process and investigate outcomes that are important to older people. Number 5, deprescribing and regimen simplification. Research is needed into the optimal duration of use of long-term medications and the effects of deprescribing them. Number 6, methodological development. Research should address issues of bias and confounding associated with conducting geriatric pharmacoepidemiological studies. Number 7, understanding unexplained variability in prescribing and medication use. Further investigation is needed into the factors driving variation in and trajectories of medication use over time. Number 8, national and international comparative research. To ensure generalizability, studies should be replicated across multiple settings and validated using multiple methodologies. In conclusion, there are many key areas in geriatric pharmacotherapy that are currently understudied. We hope this paper provides guidance for researchers regarding the next step in addressing these important issues. Our ultimate goal is to improve medication use and health outcomes for older people in our communities. Thank you for listening. For further details, please refer to the article in the March 2018 issue of JAMDA, the Journal of Post-Acute and Long-Term Care Medicine, which is available at jamda.com.